Hi everyone, so I know this quarantine kind of sucks, but the awesome thing about the quarantine is that we get to spend more time training with our dogs and puppies. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 10 fun things you can do with your dog or puppy while you are quarantined indoors, so stay tuned. For the best dog training and product advice, be sure to hit subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Wednesday. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa. I've dog sat and trained hundreds and hundreds of dogs and puppies, and I love sharing my advice with all of you. All right, so let's just get straight into the 10 things that I recommend doing with your dog or puppy while you are quarantined. So number one is to work on your training. The reason why a lot of people don't have trained dogs is just because they simply don't have time, which in my opinion, if you have a dog, you should make time for training, but that's a whole separate story. So we have a little bit more time. Take that time to train. So whether you're working on leash reactivity, maybe you're working on mat training, I'll have a ton of videos if you need ideas on different things you can teach your dog. So be sure to check out my channel for ideas. Number two is to teach your puppy a new party trick. Now, party tricks are different than just basic obedience training because party tricks have no value in everyday life other than to show off to your friends at a party. And they're just really fun and a great way to bond with your puppy. I like party tricks because it takes the pressure off or the stress off of the training. For example, if you've been really stressed about your puppy biting or your puppy pulling on the leash, reacting and barking at other puppies, that kind of training can be more stressful for us. But with party tricks, it's all just fun. There's no pressure in teaching your puppy to cover their eyes or play dead. It'd be a really long video if I broke down all of the different party tricks I like to teach, but I do have a short party trick training guide that you can download in the link below, and it breaks down fun things like crawl, cover your eyes, things like that. Number three is to get a snuffle mat. Snuffle mats are really fun because you can hide treats in the snuffle mat and your puppy will have to sniff them out. So not only is it great for nose work, but it's also really great to keep them occupied if you have a conference call or something like that. Number four is to get a Flirt Pole. Now, Flirt Poles are essentially a really big cat toy. You can either make your own or you can buy them on Amazon. I'll link to my favorite below in my Amazon store, but it's basically a long tube with a string and a toy attached at the end. It's really important to have rules while you're playing though. So you want to teach a take it and then a drop it for controlled play without your puppy getting too aroused and too bonkers. Next, we have bubbles. You can buy non-toxic bubbles. You can also buy dog-friendly bacon flavored and peanut butter flavored bubbles and basically blow them in their face and watch them try to bite the bubbles. Next, I recommend a licky mat. Now, once again, this is more of your pup occupying themselves during a conference call or anytime you need to really focus. You can put this licky mat up against a surface that a suction cup can attach to. You add in peanut butter. So little tidbit on peanut butter, I use the Bark Bistro's peanut butter because it's completely dog friendly. Not that you can't use human peanut butter, but you do really have to watch out for xylitol, too much salt, palm oils, which isn't poisonous, but it can cause an upset stomach. So the thing I love about Bark Bistro's peanut butter is it's super clean and there's no added salt. But that being said, on the licky mat, I like to add peanut butter, stick it up against a surface, and it can keep them occupied for a really long time. Plus, if you freeze it, it'll occupy them for even longer. Next is puzzle toys. So there's a lot of different puzzle toys that you can buy out there. So you can buy the Nina Ottoson puzzle toys, which are really awesome, but they are about $35 to $45, so they're not super cheap. I'll link to my favorites below on Amazon, but you can also DIY puzzle toys as well. So you can take a towel, roll it up, just hide some treats in there. The only thing is if your dog likes to eat towels, then I wouldn't recommend that. Or you can also buy one of those balls that slowly dispenses treats as they roll it around. You can also hide treats around the house and then encourage your pup to find them. My next favorite is the Primal Raw Frozen Bone. You'll have to go to your local pet store to pick them up. I know here in Denver, pet stores are still open. They just have curbside pickup. I love these. They last for so long. The only thing is that you should only be giving your pup these frozen raw bones about once a week because it has a lot of calcium in them and their poop can turn chalky if you give them too many. But essentially it's a frozen bone and they have to lick the bone marrow out. My next tip is to just go on more walks with your dog or puppy. Sniffing is a really, really great thing for your puppy to do for mental enrichment, but it's also really great for the human as well. As long as you're not just staring at your phone or being preoccupied with technology, it can be a super meditative thing to do with your dog and a great bonding experience. Last but not least is to give your puppy massages. Now, if you've never given your puppy a massage before, you'll want to get them used to it first. So start off gently rather than patting their head like this or being super rough. Try to start off slow and with control. Smooth movements, avoiding things like the paws, sensitive areas like paws, muzzle, and tail. I like to do the shoulder area because that's where a lot of them are really tight, just like us people. Really watch out for your puppy's body language when you are giving them massages so they look uncomfortable. Really respect that and take it slow. All right, so that's it for today, everyone. Do you have any other ideas as far as what to do with your puppy during this quarantine? If so, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear. I also have a Possum Parents Facebook group. If you still have questions or you want to ask me anything, join that group and ask your question in there. I also offer virtual one-on-one sessions now. If you want a little bit extra help, extra personalized help, I'll include the link to book a virtual session with me below. All right, that's it for today, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.